Thank you for saying that, because I don't like my job here isn't to prove people wrong. Like I prove myself right. That's and I fully have self belief.
Shedeur Sanders is dominating the Browns camp, man. Mini rookie camp is going on right now. It'll finish up in a couple days, but day 3 just dropped, and he is dominating. He's been going crazy since day 1. People were saying he's going to be the starter. You obviously got Dillon Gabriel. You also got Kenny Pickett. You got Joe Flacco. Who's going to start? I think if you ask me right now, it probably will be Joe Flacco or Kenny. I think Kenny probably get cut. Probably Joe, and I think Shadeur takes over at some point. But the way it's looking, Shedeur Sanders might actually put up a fight, man. I mean, throwing some dimes, throwing some absolute darts out here, man. I mean, this play right here been going viral on the media, and apparently it's an 81-yard touchdown. I mean, who's the receiver winning over the top like that? Don't really look like 81 yards, but apparently that's what it was. I mean, it's a good ball, man. Coming out the play action, step in the pocket, throw a dot down the field, right in the bread basket. I mean, it's a good throw, good route, good catch. People were saying he's going to be the starter, man. 81 yards in the air. I'm not sure if I believe that. You know, I don't know if I believe that. 81 yards in the air, I would actually have to see maybe an overhead angle. But looking at that do not seem like that far in the air. But regardless, we're going to give him his credit. I mean, throwing dots, like I said, went viral on social media today for good reasons. It's good production so far. You got the other rookies throwing up the Shedeur, man. Like, throwing up his celebration that he do. Come on, man. Like I think it's going to be clear that the team probably will gravitate towards Shedeur Sanders, you know, at Colorado. Same exact thing, man. Everyone outside looking in was thinking Shedeur a bad teammate, this, that, and the third. But it seemed like everyone at Colorado actually liked him, wanted him to be a leader, thought he was a confident, everything you want for a quarterback. And I think we'll see that with the Browns. I think by the time the season comes around, they're going to lean towards Shedeur Sanders being the future of the program. 5th round draft pick, getting so much hype, buzz, going viral every single day, going crazy. And he's a 5th round draft pick. He's not your normal 5th rounder, man. This guy should have went way earlier in the draft. And, I mean, it's another, this throw right here also went viral, man. This one is an absolute dot here. Let's get another look at it, man. Like, come on, man. This is a big boy throw. Big boy throw. Go through your progressions, put it in the air, man-to-man coverage. That's, first of all, good play by the receiver once again. Way to flip them hips and make a play on the ball, get the feet in bounds. Not sure if he got both in bounds. Regardless, a phenomenal throw. Phenomenal throw from Shedeur Sanders. Flip the hips. There you go. Good ball, good catch. And like I said, that's a professional throw. That's throws he made at Colorado. And people were saying he's the check down king, the screen warriors. Yes, they did throw a lot of screens. They did throw a lot of check downs. Well, have you seen that offensive line? Have y'all seen the offensive line, how many sacks they gave up first year at Colorado? So I imagine, you know, they actually was throwing some quick passes trying to get the ball out so you don't kill your quarterback. But he also was there making throws like this, throwing jump balls to Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter did make a couple phenomenal plays on balls, also Will Shepard. But don't underestimate the quarterback, man. People saying he's trash. People in my comments saying he's trash, man. I don't know about that. Y'all going to have to prove that he's trash. So this is apparently yesterday's stat line at minicamp. And this minicamp, I don't know if we should really go off the stat lines, how true this is. But if it is true, this is, I mean, obviously a phenomenal day. You know, also keep in mind, it's probably no pass rush. You know, probably no real pass rush. It might be on air. You never know. But 28 for 30. If this is on air stat line, this is nuts. But I'm assuming this is, you know, whether it's 7-on-7, probably no pass rush, like I said. 28 for 30, 412 yards, 5 tugs. 5 tugs. And apparently his mini camp, that was yesterday. And I'm going crazy, man. Also, you know, they got Bowling Green tight end, who's a very good tight end in college football. I wonder to see what he would do in the NFL as well. But you got Shedeur throwing the passes to him, you know, going crazy. Everyone on social media, if you involved with college football, NFL football, everyone's just talking about Shedeur Sanders. He's going crazy right now, even though it's small stuff every other quarterback is doing. Dillon Gabriel probably had the same exact stat line. He's just not going to go viral because his name is not Shedeur Sanders. He's not what's hot right now. And I kind of feel bad for Dillon, man, because he's actually having a pretty solid camp here, too. Throwing some dots, some pretty good passes from him as well. But as soon as he throw an interception, it pretty much goes viral, man. Right here, interception. First of all, it was a Stevie Wonder. Let's call it what it is. This pass was a Stevie Wonder, man. It was a very bad throw. Not sure who he's throwing it to. Let's get another look at it. Come on, bring it back. Gabriel, the lefty. What are we doing, man? What are we doing here? Linebacker number 49, nasty number, pick 6 to the cribbo. And if Shedeur Sanders did that, I mean, that thing would go viral also. But obviously, you got so many people wanting Shedeur to do well, wanting him to be the starter. Stuff like this comes out, goes viral as well, man.
Here we go.
If you're here, you're here.
Okay.
And coming up high. Good?
Here we go.
Eyes down the field.
Sit.
Good. We're reading those seams. Hey, we're going to do a lot of work when we climb up. Is keeping this thing on that now. These now that are going to be tackling you, it's a different world. You feel me? It's a different world. You see Myles Garrett walking around with his shirt off? We got to have that ready to roll. You know I'm mic'd up. I hope that makes it. I hope that makes it. Ball's on the right hash. Quick game. Push our timing on this. Ball's out. Good spot. Good spot. Switch sides. Switch sides. Switch sides. Good timing. Hey, that's the timing we're after. That's the timing we're after. Good rhythm, baby. I fucking love that. Hey, switch sides. Switch sides. So right away, we're not just going here. Our eyes are still here, and now we're reading that, and now we're coming back. Perfect. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. On those that last rep, let me see your eyes. See, yeah, there they are. Now that's a high-low on rhythm. Perfect. Good first aid.
Really good first aid. QBs on 3. 1, 2, 3.
QBs.
I mean, hey, I wanted to show that because it showed, like, he did not say one negative. Oh, no, you're not doing this right. No, tighten this up. No, all perfect. Good rhythm, good throw, blah, blah. He's all positive, with Shedeur Sanders. Obviously spending a lot of times with both his quarterbacks, his new quarterbacks, Shedeur and then also Dillon, Gabriel. But that's cool to see. I'm glad they had them mic'd up. They should be on the Hard Knocks again because they're going to go crazy on that thing. But also, you got your coach getting asked some questions, while Dillon Gabriel getting the first snaps, and I get this. Like, pretty much the comment was, this is why nobody wanted to draft Shedeur Sanders, and let's watch it. Let's just watch it here.
Into really anything.
I know, but how do you choose that? Is it draft status or what?
Yeah, I wouldn't look into anything. I think you'll see the whole weekend going through the spring. I mean, we don't pay too close attention to who's in there.
Will it change tomorrow?
Hey, will you be here?
Yeah.
I'll see you here.
So pretty much, he's asking. Dillon ended up getting the first rep of practice, whatever, over Shedeur Sanders, and the reporter asked him why. Hey, well, what's the reason behind that? And it's like, if I'm the coach, it's like, maybe he got drafted first. Maybe that's why. We drafted him 2 rounds before Shedeur Sanders. That's why he got picked first, or that's why he got the first rep, because he has, that going for him. He actually was picked ahead of Shedeur Sanders, but having to explain that could be very frustrating for a head coach, man. And also, like, all the media, everything that goes with it, I see why a team or a program might not have wanted to take Shedeur Sanders, because all the clout they would get. All of this, being scrutinized, everything, again, nobody else is asking questions about the 3rd string, 4th string, or the 5th round draft pick, why he's getting 3rd string, 2nd string. Nobody else is asking that about a backup quarterback, but because of Shedeur Sanders, you got stuff like that happening. Also, he talks about how he thinks the quarterback did.
Guys, them in particular, but all these guys are taking coaching. I mean, that's such a big part of this. We talked about it a little bit. The last few weeks is no one's a finished product, so we're trying to do everything in our power to develop these young men and into players. But it's a process. It takes time. So I like the attitude of these rookies, where they understand there's work to be put in. I know everybody kind of slept pretty well last night, which is good.
And I like how Coach Kevin is not really making it about Shedeur. Like, he talks about the whole team. Like, I know they're all doing good, being coachable, taking direction, stuff like that. Don't really make it about one player or another. Also, this another deep ball from Shedeur over the top. The Conan. There we go. Right in the bread basket. Love to see it. He's balling, though. It's the clip we open with.
Thank you for saying that, because I don't, like, my job here isn't to prove people wrong. Like, I prove myself right. That's and I fully have self-belief, and what those people say, that's just their opinion. So I don't truly care. They don't really live in my mental space about that type of stuff. It really doesn't do anything for me.
I mean, good response to the question. Super professional, humble. And I mean, from everything we've seen from this draft process, he has been humble. You know, maybe he was popping it, you know, when he was at Colorado, you know, talking a little crazy. But through this draft process, he's humble for one reason or another. And during these interviews, we also see him humble as well. Got a slant route here. Let's see the dot, man. Come on. Come on. Stuff in the pocket, huh? Right on the money. Okay. Little dot. Nothing crazy there. 5-yard pickup, 7-yard pickup, sound like that. Also, Shedeur ends up going with number 12. Let's see why.
Why I took number 12? It was the best available number for me. That's it.
Will you try to buy 2 from DeAndre?
Nah, I'm not trying to buy anything. My signing bonus ain't that high right now.
Nah, I mean, we know why he paid 12. I mean, you ever heard of Tom Brady? I don't know if y'all heard Brady of Tom. You know, I think that's why he picked number 12, man. But, no, obviously, you know, a mentor for Shedeur Sanders. 2 is taken. Veteran on the team, I believe a receiver, veteran on the team, end up taking the number 2, switching to the number 2. You know, all right, well, we go with 12, man. First of all, this popped up. We got to make a whole video about this. The 16-team playoff. We got to make a whole video about this. And it got to be dedicated because this is crazy to me.
In contact with any of the veterans, Antoine Winfield, anybody reach out to you or not yet?
Yeah. I'm already preparing on Sunday to get in the safety group chat for all the snacks. I'm going to be the snack guy. So we're just going to get a wholesale. I'm going to have everything everybody needs. So.
What are the snacks of choice?
Because the meetings are really long. So I understand. So.
You got to be fueled.
Yeah. But we'll find out on Sunday. I might have like a little spreadsheet with everybody's favorite stuff on there. You know what I'm saying?
What about for you?
I'm just a rookie.
But still, like, I mean, the snacks from...
I mean, cool response, but some of the questions the media be asking, I don't know. What about you? What type of snacks you like? Relax, man. Maybe that's just me, you know, but, you know, can we ask a little bit more football questions, you know? Come on, man. But, no, that's interesting. Shilo is obviously a character. Like, he's a character, man. If the football stuff don't work out, like, I wouldn't be surprised if he hop on, like, the Pat McAfee show or, you know, just one of these talk shows about college football. I wouldn't be surprised if he just becomes a personality that, you know, is in the media, whether he has a podcast. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes that route if the football stuff don't work out. But I think it will, man. I think he will end up making the team. We'll see. Because he does stuff like this, man.
That's all we got.
Like, you don't have to do this. Like, come into the press conference, just shake everyone's hand, man. You don't see people do stuff like this. You know, introduce yourself. You know, he's trying to go out his way to leave a good impact on everyone he cross buys in Tampa Bay. He's trying to make the team. You know, call it what it is. The snacks, you know, being cool with the media. You know, a lot of people in and out. You know, disrespectful to the media at times. And you got a guy like this, you know, that don't have to do this, you know, but he does. And that's cool to see. We got some highlights from the mini camp, man, from day one. And we'll just watch and talk through some of the stuff, man. And the thing about it, like, the Browns not going to be a good team next year. We know that. They're not going to be a good team. You know, damn, that's a wobbler. Nasty ball, but it's caught. Nasty ball, but it's caught, man. We know the Browns probably not going to be a good team. They might end up with another top 5 draft pick. What do that mean for Shedeur Sanders, Dillon, Gabriel, man? They picking in the top 5 next year. I don't know. You know, we got to see how that season actually go. But it's a couple quarterbacks in this upcoming recruiting class. We've seen 2 going this first round, 2 quarterbacks going this year first round. Next year, listen, it might be 3, 4. We might see 4 quarterbacks going in the first round between, you know, obviously you got Arch Manning, Garrett Nussmeier, you got Drew Alter. You got quarterbacks. So my point in saying this is he needs the ball out. Like, he needs to ball out this season and either win the starting job, prove that he's going to be the quarterback of the future. Because you get stuck behind one of these other quarterbacks that's coming in this next draft class, you're in some trouble. Like, you're going to be in some trouble. But, I mean, just going through the highlights, pretty cool, you know, just throwing the run, simple stuff. Nothing crazy here. You know, it's obviously a rookie mini camp. So it's not going to be super intense. You know, a lot of these players on a similar skill level because they're all obviously rookies. You got the 2 guys, Dillon and Shedeur Sanders. And I actually like Dillon Gabriel a little bit, man. Like, he's small. He is small. Believe that. He's small. But he can spin it. Don't sleep on him. He can spin the ball as well. I'm interested to see how this year goes and what happens with these boys. And I mean, them boys been training as soon as they touched down in Cleveland, man. This is when they first got there, hitting the facility, training, you know, just going crazy, trying to do what you can. Throws on the run, opposite shoulder. You know, just some good stuff going on here, man. Lastly, let's look at the Browns social media. I just want to see, man, are they just going to be heavily Shedeur stuff? But you got some Dillon Gabriel stuff, but it's a negative. Pass breakup, not almost intercepted, but pass breakup, really a defensive play there. Starting from the top, you know, you got Dillon. I wouldn't even call that. That's a negative. You got Shedeur, you got the bomb. Oh, over the top. Here we go. You know, apparently the 81 yard or whatever it was. I don't believe that. 81 yards in the air is crazy. But then you got Dillon Gabriel dime. Don't sleep on Dillon also, man. See, this ain't go viral. That's a good ball. Number 86, he going crazy, man. I mean, he caught that ball where he flipped the hips earlier in the day. I don't know who he is, but he should make the team as well, man. Another Shedeur post here. We already seen this earlier on the day. A little simple out route. Got some D-line stuff. Come on. What else we got here, man? Mother's Day post. Happy Mother's Day, y'all. Come on, man. Another Shedeur post where they, you know, I said, this is cool. You got already the rookies buying in. They doing the Shedeur celebration. I want to know if Dillon doing it.
It's up to you guys if you want to do like a fall one hit kind of any kind of pose y'all want.
I want to know if Dillon going to do the. Come on, man. Come on, Dillon. He ain't going to do it. Dillon ain't going to do it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'll be salty. I'll be salty. But no, Dillon, they posting. I like that they actually posting both quarterbacks a little bit here, man. It's just not super one-sided. You actually get to see both. I mean, Dillon Gabriel with another strike here across the middle. Dart, come on, go up and get it. 8-1. Come on, man. They got a lot of these, you know, slot receiver types, man. These Julian Edelman type receivers on this Browns rookie minicamp. I've seen 2 of them so far, man. I don't know what's going on. But another Shedeur post, out route. Oh no, this is the one we seen earlier, just a different angle. 8-6. He a baller. I'm gonna have to look it up to see who he is, but he should make the team. He balling. Last one here, Dillon Gabriel. Put it right on the money, huh? I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting, man. Y'all let me know any thoughts down below. If y'all enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. More stuff on just college football, the sport, Shedeur, Cleveland Browns, all that, man. We're dropping a little bit of everything. Let me know what y'all want to see. Appreciate y'all for watching. Click the video on the screen now. I tried to rebuild Michigan with only recruiting linemen in 10 years. Click it.